Today I'm not been on for a bit. I'm just going to try and catch up with some of the online society stuff that I'm doing. As you can see, I'm in 3. Ignore the top one because I don't really bother with that. You can't delete that one. So we're in Tim's True North Golf Society. I think I've got this event to play. I haven't touched it yet. The Northern Isles Open at Royal Ethelwynd. So that's some big scores there after round 1. Four rounds, so that's going to be a good 40, 50 under that's probably going to win that. That's a big ask. See what they're up to with the others. So this is Mr. Joey Mann, who's created a handicap version of the True North. I actually did this the other day, and as you can see, I'm sitting pretty at the top for a change. Even beating the Wilson. Shock horror. So we've got, so it ends tomorrow morning ish. It was 2 rounds, I think. Yeah, it was 2 rounds. Just check my comments 1 second. Morning, Joey Mann. The devil are we? As you can see, I did your society there. Absolutely smashed it. God knows how I did that. So there's 15 have played it. Let's see how many members Mr. Joey Mann currently has. So there's 10, 20, 23. So there's only probably 8 more people left to play that if they do actually get around to playing it. So looking at it, definitely guaranteed top 10 result. That's all I ever want when I play one. I'm sure Mr. Wilson will be spitting feathers if I finish above him. Going to the next one, TaylorMade RCR World Tour. So don't actually have an event. I think I've missed that Delta Airlines one. I didn't actually do that. This is Wade's society. So it's up to there. So there's a 1 round cash builder next time, which starts in a day's time. There's a 2 round Alberta Regional Open, and then we've got the Open Championship 4 rounds at Birkdale. Great, can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to that one. So Joey Mann's just saying he will play the 2nd round when I get home from work tonight. Just get a couple of Wilsons and you're golden. You're right there. I think I got my fair share of them, to be fair, in that round. Because the wind on the 2nd round, it was averaging about 12 to 16 miles an hour, where the 1st round was only like 2 to 5. So it made a big difference. So this morning then I'm going to crack on with this True North one. See if I can get the 1st round in the bag. Never actually played Royal Ethelwynd. And you see there Tim's nicely levelled up to level 10, the society. Got a nice healthy bank account. And there's a little message there now. Society now at level 10. Thank you to everyone who donated to the society, even though he spelt society wrong, to make this possible. 100% of all entry fees in season 2 will go towards the purse. That's very generous. Can't fault that. And I was one of the people that donated to that, so I've been told there will be an event in season 2 in my honour. It's called the Malster Invitational. But I'm not going to tell you which course it is because I'm going to get loads of practice on it first. Don't know what I'm doing here. I'll go back. Yeah, Lee was saying the same about the wind. Now I'm scared. You'll be fine. Big hitter like you. You'll have no problems. But it's a tight course. There's a lot of tight fairways, so I got quite lucky. But the last couple of holes, I just couldn't find the fairway, so I think that last couple of holes cost me. So I paid the entry fee. Nice healthy purse, 22,800. I want me a piece of that. Right, let's crack on. So 16 under is the round one leader. Obviously I don't really have that much ambition to get to the top of this. 16 under is a big ask. But we'll give it a go. Wilson's the target. So I'm not sure if this is a real course or actually did it. Just joined in the stream, the live stream on YouTube. I'm just starting round one of Tim's True North Golf Society event. It's at Royal Ethelwynd, and round one leader is 16 under. We start off with a nice long par 5. That's a touch to the right. It's probably not going to hold. That's a good start. So we'll be making the green in 2 now. And again, I'm pulling that to the right a little bit. .51, so it's 155, bit of backwind, good stance. Bought myself a PS Vita yesterday, just a second hand one, 100 quid, just to possibly use as a second controller at some point when the missus wants to watch stupid Midsummer Murders and things like that. But it's tough playing this game, the Golf Club 2, on that, because the little pad is tiny. So I did figure out a way of using the PS4 controller on that, but it is a small screen. But we'll give it a go, and there is an ever so slight bit of lag on it, so we'll see how we go with that. So Joey Man's just saying he really likes this course. It's reminiscent of Jupiter Ridge, but just a little more difficult. Yeah, I quite enjoyed Jupiter Ridge, to be fair. It was a nice course. Do we know who's created this, Joey Man? Is it a Colin Matthew one, or is it even a real course? I've no idea. In fact, let's change club there. We can rock this right up there. With that. Prefer one controller than the other. I think it makes a difference for some reason. I agree with you. Yeah. Do a good little roll up. Testing putt, but it's a birdie chance nonetheless. And it looks ever so slightly straight. Just give it half a cup to the left. All about the pace. Beautiful. Just gonna load my laptop up so I can see some of the comments, saving me having to keep pausing the game. I'll just wait for the laptop to load up. I'll just check the comments out. No, I didn't check. I should. My control's identical. One seems to give me many more slows and fasts. I just put I'm dominating the conversation right now. It's like you're talking to yourself. To be fair, you are the only one watching. I think I bored the other one. But I'll put it on YouTube later. I'm sure someone will watch it. Anyone that does watch it later on that's not in the chat now, much appreciated. If you don't subscribe, please do. So it's just been a manic week this week. I'll try and get a bit more content out there. So what have we got here? 111, but we're 7 mile an hour backwind. I'll just take a touch off that. A bit of a glitch swing there. I'm not going to hit that any better. Just depends on the bounce now. Got a little Wilson to the left. That'll do. No, I missed it on the amateur side again. Let's run on a bit. We're testing. That's not too bad. Seems straight. I've pulled it. Just not concentrating there. Right, I've got the comments now on the screen, so I can say something now. I can read it without having to do that. Right. So back to level par. Wasted the birdie. Again, it's just pulling to the right. Obviously did that deliberately, played it off the nice little bank there. Believe that, you believe anything. Right, so 9, 108. So I'll go with a gap wedge. I'll add a touch onto it. I'm going to aim a wee bit to the right because of the severe lie that I've got. A bit it fast, so it might benefit me that actually. No. We'll take that though. So Joey Man's still here, I'm listening. Love to hear the commentary on how to go about each shot. It helps me to do the same. I know. I think I'm going a bit mad. Chippage, indeedy doody. Right, so what have we got? 2 miles an hour. which is a 352, so it's not makeable in one. So depending what the fairway situation is, it's quite narrow, a couple of bunkers in play. It's probably not worth the risk of bringing them bunkers into play. So I'm just going to put it on that little ledge there, I think. Hopefully leave myself in around about 110. Some golf courses on area I've found it's not always a case of hitting the biggest club in the bag and getting it down there. So I do still have an issue with this club here, the lob wedge. I don't think it hits correctly, that, me personally. It always seems to hit it a lot longer than what you expect it to. So we're 142, give or take. 3 mile an hour wind, that's probably going to be over 9 yards, I would think. So give or take, we're playing 150. You don't want to be short. Looking at it, you probably don't want to be long either. I'll play 145, let the wind do its thing. Just put a touch of backspin on. See what happens. That'll do. So Joey agrees with me with the lob wedge seeming to go long, it's just not you. Yeah, it's just something about it, it just seems to be that one club for some reason. Right, could do with a good little putt here. He's got it. He's got it. Just out of curiosity, where is the Wilson on this list? What did he finish with? Oh, Wade is up there on the first page. Who else was on the first page that we know? None of them. I've seen Don Give a Shit there in 30s. And Anquila 1978, they always seem to be near the top of the leaderboards all the time. I don't know anyone, or Phoenix J, he's on there. There's Lee, 35th with 6 under. There's the Wilson, 6 under as well. And Matthew as well, he's tied there. Have you done this one yet, Joey man? There's Scals, the legend himself. And also Storybud 68, he's on my friends list. And Wuggs. Surprising from Wuggs, he's normally quite a very good consistent player. I'm sure he'll bring that back in the next couple of rounds. Aces are wild, so you haven't started this yet, have you, Mr. Joey man? Right, we'll rock on. Par 5, 530 yards. Let's get the big dog out. Maybe not. So this, again, it's not worth the risk. So not going to be makeable in 2. Purely because of that ridge and I didn't have the rocks to go over it. I probably could have done. We'll try and settle for a birdie here instead of an eagle. Right, so we've got this situation now with the lob wedge. So you're flying 37, 5 mile an hour wind into your back. Probably 9, so it could well be a full pitching wedge, but I'm just going to take a touch off it. Like I say, just in case it generally does hit heavier. And again, there you can see, you know, I took some off that. Even with a wind into my face, it's still gone. I'll pitch 46 yards. So I'm probably going to have to get a monster putt. Hopefully we can save par on here. Tough little hole. Oh, terrible miss. That sucks. Maybe they will work on that. Yeah, I was just referring to the lob wedge thing there. I say it's the only club I find that does that, but you do need it. So again, I've dropped a shot there. So this is what, 372. So again, probably no need to risk it. So 125 crosswind, not going to affect it. Might get a touch of bounce on this. It's going to squirt to the left as soon as I hit it. So I'll aim for the flag, squirt to the left, and the wind should bring it back. That's my theory. Helps if you don't hit it fast. So 114. Bizarre. Oh, much too hard that. Didn't give the ball any chance to move with the break. Never mind, par's a par. So we're going to try and aim in for 6 under. If we can get with that group, I'll be very happy. So we're going to use the hybrid. Generally, with the roll, it goes about 236. It generally lands, provided I hit it properly. So what I'll do, I'll take a touch off it, just lower that loft a bit. Try and scrape a couple of extra yards out of it. All depends on the bounce. Wasn't a bad guess, was it? 237, that'll do. I know I'm very sad for knowing all the distances of the clubs. I did spend a good probably 4 hours just hitting club after club after club, getting me averages on them on the driving range in different wind conditions. Not that I'm competitive in any way. So I'll just slaughter that straight down the middle. We'll get 290, we'll be happy with that. That'll do. Just have a look there, so we can play it to the right a little bit, let it run in. I'll take a touch off that 145 because the wind will bring it in. Ooh, just checked up on that little hill there. Never mind. So Joey Man was just saying he needs to put some time in practicing like that too. Yeah, just get a few hours spare. I found it beneficial, definitely. Ooh, never mind. The things you've got to do to keep up with Wilson. But I think the best advice really, if you're looking at practicing, is the putting. You know, your scorecard can be wrecked with a few bad puts. It's all well and good hitting the big dog off the tee and doing a nice shot in, but if you can't putt, it's just a waste. I've done it myself. I can get to the green in 2 on par 5s, and you end up 4 or 5 putting. So yeah, master the short game, and you will see your scores come tumbling down. I think the one to practice probably is your chipping and the flops from probably 20 yards. If you can do that, you'll definitely have an advantage. So I'm just going to try and aim and land it around about here, not on the green, just off the green, and just see. So aim it there, but I'll put a little bit of fade on it. Hopefully try and work it towards the hole. Probably not pulled it across enough. I'll put too much fade on. Rubbish. But we got a chip. So it's a tough little chip this, because I don't know if it's going to make it to the top of this little ridge here. So I might just do a flop. I'm not a big fan of these, but needs must. I'm going to jack it up as much as I can, which is 13 degrees. And it should only be a case of well, probably not a half, yeah, maybe a half swing. No, that's fucking rubbish. What am I thinking? Sod this, we'll just chip it. Right, I had plenty to get up there. Fucking hell, what an idiot. Sometimes you can think too much about the shot. Could do that going in. Ooh. Fuck this all up. Pardon the French. So I'm not really making any inroads. Still 1 under. Joey Man's was saying that I find that the 12-yard carry club is good for 18 yards most time, full power for 15, just a bit less swing. Yeah, the reason I clubbed up there to the 16 one was I didn't think it'd make it up that little ridge. But yeah, totally agree. 12-yard is good for 16 to 19 carry. Welcome to the third person watching the live stream on YouTube. Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, depending where you are. So we'll go with that 6 iron. Take a touch off it because the wind is going in that direction. Again, I've hit it fast on the downswing. It shouldn't affect it too much. I'm quite happy it's not held the green there really, because it looked like a tricky putt. I much prefer a chip. So an 8 yard we're probably going to go to about there. I got a club twirl, I did. Right, hole 12. Come on, we need to get on a bit of a birdie run here. I'd like 5 birdies. So, same again. Drive will probably run out, so I'll just put a bit of fade on that. Just bring it round a bit. Try and play with the course, not with the wind. As a general rule, again we'll do the 145. I'll take a bit of the loft off. Just try and a bit of a glitch swing there. So Wilson got me into that, just doing a little pull back once just to see. It's a shame you have to do that. I'm sure they will sort it out. I've got to be happy with that. As long as I don't mess the putt up. We're in. So there's one bird. Par 3, 133 yards, surrounded by water. So we're probably playing 129, wind playing against us, so 132 club. Again, I'll just take a touch of loft off. Only because I don't want to come short, just in case. Just push that a bit to the right. That'd have been perfect on target, that. So it's a fairly straightish putt, but it can be deceiving that sometimes. I will be happy with 2 putts from here, to be fair. 1 putt's a bonus if it goes in. I'll take that. So back-to-back birds. Morning, Lee. How the devil are we? We've got Joey Man in the chat as well, Lee. Cheers, Joey. It was a nice putt. What's actually your real name, Joey? I probably asked you this before, but as you know, I have a terrible memory. Hopefully that'll hold the fairway. Yeah, result. Real name Joel. Friends call me Joey. Well, I'm going to call you Joey. Right. Such a win. So this is one of them situations now. Oh, someone's ringing me. One sec. Just excuse me a second. Sorry about that. That was one of my fellow artisans at Birkdale. He's just offered me a round at Hillside, which I played on Thursday night, and I was absolutely terrible. But unfortunately, I can't be arsed today. So, Hackers Paradise admin. Yes. About that, Lee, my handicap is 1.1 at the moment, so I can't actually join. So I don't know why that is. I'm struggling to figure out how they actually work the handicap out on here. I know each course has got a rating and a slope, I played a couple of rounds yesterday and I did finish on the 2 rounds. I finished probably, I think, 7 shots over the actual rating for some reason, and it put my handicap up by 0.7. So I don't actually know how it all works. It's not showing me the rating. Oh, there it is. So the handicap there, 61.5. So that 61.5, as far as I can work out, is the score, the average score that the best golfers go around for all the ones that have played it. And the 86 is a slope rating, which is just a random number, but obviously the lower the number, I think it's from around 60 up to about 150 or something like that. So an average course will be about 110. So an 86 means it is quite a hard course, but I don't know how they work it all out. I'm not sure. I'm going to have a piss around with the calculator later on and try and figure it out. Right, let's play this. So as I was saying before, it's one of them shots where do you play the longer club and take some off, or do you play a shorter club and add some on? In this occasion I'm probably going to play the shorter club and add a little bit on. Just have a look at the lay of the land. There's a little bit of trouble there. It's probably beneficial playing it in from the right. So I'll just attack the wind a little bit. See how we go. Don't think he adjusted enough for the lie, but it's going to be a testing uphill putt, I would think. Yeah, it's a mystery to Joey too about the handicap. I just couldn't figure it out. Go on. No, never mind. You any thoughts on how it's done, Lee? I think I'll do a test round later and on a handicap course and see how it plays. So obviously I played under par to the par of the course, but it must be something to do with that handicap rating that's affecting it. Right, so what have we got? 3, 3, 4. So again, it's one of them situations, it's quite tight there. I don't want to finish in the rough or in a bunker, so I'm quite happy to play a 4 iron, lay up. It looks a nice open green. The flag looks like it's at the front. Happy with that, I'm just going to hit it. Spot on. That'll do. That's it, sometimes a layup is better, I feel. I'm quite comfortable hitting a pitching wedge 9, 8, 7 iron into a green, especially a medium green. If it's a firm green, then it's a different ball game altogether. Right, so 455, and the driver will probably bring them into play, but fuck it. Right, 168. What bit of wind and it's uphill a little bit. Bit of trouble there in the middle of the green. So ideally I want to land it halfway down that downslope if I can. Lee's back having technical issues. You're getting blue screens again, are you, Lee? I've not had one for a week. Right, don't mess the putt up. That'll do. So where are we at here? 5 under. Five under with 2 to play. Cheers, Joey, man. So Lee's just saying I'm swinging well, my pal, and he's watching on his phone. Right, so what have we got? 295 with that wind. It's possible. It is drivable. But I don't like look at them bunkers. And it is an uphill run, so it'll probably land about 280 and need to run up that hill. And that ain't going to happen. So let's just check the greenage. Nice and flat. Okay. So I'm only going to play a 5-iron here. I want to leave myself my gap wedge in. So Lee's just saying he dropped his iPhone 2 days ago. His screen is smashed. 160 quid to fix. Not paying that. Yeah, I don't blame you. If you want to come to Southport, there's a guy in Southport who'll do it for 40 for you. Ouch. Very tempting. It is tempting, that drive, but no. So just run on a little bit further than I wanted, so probably will reach it with the club I've got. I'm just going to add a touch on. See what happens. It looked like a nice flat green at the front there. Again, I'm happy with that. So Joey's saying it costs $100 US here. Which is what, probably about 80 quid at the moment. Yeah, it is expensive. Cheers, Joey. It was a beautiful shot. I'll take it. So I'll just go across a few pages here, just to show you I'm in the gap. I'm in the group with the big dogs. So as you can see, early 1981, which is Lee that's in the chat, 6 under. The Wilson, Matthew. So let's beat them both. Come on. I think it's the severity of the smash screen. I'm getting glass splinters every time I type. Bloody hell. I'm with the little dogs. You're not with the little dogs. Yeah, just remember when you put it to your ear if it rings, just watch the splinters then. Right, what we got? 4, 4, 5 to the flag. Would ideally love to use a driver here. Sod it, why not? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. You can do it, Malster. Cheers. I might just deliberately get a par. See how we go. Right, 170. Foot up, a bit of crosswind. We'll allow for that. Perfect lie. I'm going to take a touch off it. It's going to roll probably 8 yards. Again, another glitch swing there. All about the bounce now. Oh, it's still too heavy, that. It might just might get a Wilson back. Oh, it's getting a Wilson taxi all the way back. Look at that result. I always like being in the shadow of the flag, and you're rewarded with an almost straight putt. Almost a bit of a ghost thing there, but that'll do. Got a course challenge completed, many birdies, 7 under. See, Lee saying he can't recall what he shot in this event. You got 6 under, with same as Wilson and same as Matthew. Joey's saying he's at work, going to lab for a bit, be back soon. Nice round. Thank you very much. Cheers for tuning in, Joey man. I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers, Lee. Well, that's a good shot. So I do like that course. First time I played it, I am going to give it 5 stars. I'm going to favourite it. I'm going to rock on straight to the next round while we're in the zone. Let's just check old leaderboard. That's not the leaderboard. Fucking idiot. So 29 under is ruling at the end of the second round. Yeah, Lee was laughing at Tim's background picture regarding me the other day. For those that don't know what we're talking about, old lucky bastard Wilson managed to get a hole-in-one on his 3rd ever hole on the golf club too, and he loves reminding everybody about it. Since then, near enough everyone in my friends list has got a hole-in-one, except me. So, on his live stream the other day, Tim had a little card in the background just behind his shoulder saying something about, have you got managed to get a hole-in-one yet? All aimed at me. I hate him. He just waits till I get a hole-in-one. I do need to get revenge. Your time is coming, Wilson. Right, let's rock on here. In fact, I didn't actually see what Wilson got. I'll check in a bit. So I'll stick this out pretty much with the edge of the fairway. Let the wind do its thing. In the first round, I ended up putting this in the rough on the right. Yeah, 29 under is a ridiculous score, isn't it, Lee? But it's the same names all the time at the top of the scoreboard. We've discussed this at length, haven't we? It's one of them. What can you do? Maybe it's right because he did only get 13 under on his second round. Right, again, I'll just put this at the edge of the bunker. Doubtful I'll get to the green in 2. Can't see it running up that hill onto the edge, but should just leave a nice little chip. I say a nice little chip, it's probably not a nice little chip. So we're going 42. So as I was saying earlier on in the stream about the lob wedge, I don't feel it plays right. It plays a little bit too strong, so I'm going to take a lot off this time. See, again, that's, I wouldn't have expected it to go that far, to be honest, with the amount I took off, but I'm not complaining this time. So we start with a bird. Hey gents, now then, Mr. Jamie Rocks. Good morning. Is it morning where you are? I've no idea. How many days behind us are you in Australia? It won't be morning. It's 10:30 here. I think like a day and a half behind us, aren't they? Something like that. Yeah, pitch shots are irregular in distance. Yeah, the others I don't mind. The sand wedge seems alright. The pitching wedge can be a little hit and miss. The gap wedge is always perfect, but for some reason that lob wedge, we just don't agree with each other. Ooh, push that. Hopefully the wind will bring it back. So hey Jamie from Lee. Good morning, mate. So we're in the rough here and we're going to club up. Got an 81. This is going to shoot out to the right. Try and get a quick up and down on the chip. Come on, hold that bloody face. No, that's coming right back at me. Oh, it's evening there, 7:30 PM, Sunday night. Also, you're ahead of us. Unlucky, you're closer to Monday. Unlucky. I jacked it up a little bit too much there. No good. I'm probably going to drop a shot here unless I can dink this in. Ah, couldn't have been any closer. Never mind. Not seeing you on too much, Jamie. You've not been playing much. So away 126. Bit of that wind. 126. I'm going to take quite a bit off this. Don't find a fast backswing with a perfect downswing affects it too much. I think I took too much off that. I think if you stay within the red cone, it doesn't seem to affect it. Might just be me. Come back down, never. Right guys, gotta go away coaching. Catch you soon guys, take care. Good luck Malster. Thanks very much Lee. Anyone that's watching or watches later that doesn't subscribe to Lee, it's early-1981. Much better content than myself. He's on here a bit frequently. So yeah, subscribe to him if you don't already. I'm sure you all do. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, have a good day though Lee. Enjoy, hope the weather stays dry for you. Sun's just come out here for a change. See you Lee from Jamie. Right, so we're 111. We'll add a bit onto this. Come back. Ooh, we almost got a Wilson there. Morning boys. You joined just in time to see a Wilson. If you're only just watching the stream now, Tim, this is round 2 of your society. You scored 6 under on the first round. Unfortunately, I did beat you. I got 7 under. But I don't know what you actually got on the second round. I'm just going to check. Oh, 18 under. Oh, you smashed it, did you? 12 under 59. Nice. Bollocks. Great score. If any of yous are coming on for a round? That'll do. Right, 77. I'm actually just going to leave that alone. See what the lie is, or I'll move it a touch across for the light. Hopefully it should just bounce once and stop dead. Nope, we get a bit of backspin. Typical. Ooh. Didn't think the break was that severe. Take a par. We're always happy with pars, aren't we, Wilson? Right. I didn't have the rocks to go over this on the first round, but I will now. Ooh, it's a heavy bounce. Stop. That'll do. Should be able to make the green in 2 possibly. Yeah, I'll drop it down to the hybrid. Try and run it in. I say the hybrid normally gets about 236 after the roll. It all depends on the first bounce. Now, just took the sting out of it. So we're going to be left with a fairly tricky putt. If it even stops, that'll do. Yeah, it's a lot of a putt. So 2 putt here will be more than sufficient. Thrown away a little bit. Oh, bollocks again. Another easy putt missed. Won't be able to reel the Wilson in missing putts like that. We were just discussing before, Tim, if you're still in the chat, about the handicap and how it works. So I was just saying I'm up to, what am I up to now, 1.6, and before the previous round where I've just scored 7 under, it's added 0.5 to my score. So it's a handicap of 61.5. Any ideas how that actually relates into numbers? Right, what we got? One, give or take 117, bit of backwind. I'll take a touch off this actually and aim a bit wider because the wind and the stance. So. Get in the hole. Right. It's a tricky one. I'm actually going to club down to the 4 iron and add a bit on there, as opposed to using a hybrid. See if we can run this up that little false front. Sort of. If we're a monster putt. But it is a putt nonetheless. Let's try and get it as close as we can. I'm happy with that, to be fair, from there. Right, so we're 2 under coming onto the 9, so not made too many inroads into the big dogs. Right. Probably going to have to add a touch onto this. It's quite a strong wind. Severe break underneath. So I'll put it out there a little bit. Let the wind and the stance bring it back. Didn't help that I pushed it. That's probably going to run back off, which I'm not too bothered about. I would rather a chip from this sort of distance. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I was just slurping my tea there. Managed to get it all down me. Proper slob. So again, we'll work with the course. Put a bit of draw on it. Hopefully it'll stay on. Might run out that. Yeah, just run out. 304, 220. Luckily I do have a hybrid, it's quite easy to hit out of the rough. Be very lucky to hit the green, but we'll get it down there. Still running. It's just held up in the rough there, that'll do. It is a par 5, so I've got a bit to play with. It should be a birdie. But I have missed a few of these today. Not this time. So going along steady, not breaking any records. I'll come down here. Pull it right across. That wind will take... Should take this all the way to the flag. Fast downswing, probably push that more to the right, otherwise it would have been spot on. I think it's more the pace that than anything. I hit it a bit too hard and really give it a chance to turn. So again, missed out on another bird. That's probably 4 shots I should have had. So I pull this right over that bunker. That wind should bring it nicely into the centre. But it's a lovely looking course. Joey man, nice 10 under. Hi Jamie and Tim, if you're still in the chat, boys. That was Joey man. Right, I'm going to move this right over here. The Wilson is now in the building. Not literally, he's actually online. Oh, got a beautiful Wilson there to the left. Jamie Rock says, "Good day, Mr. Joey man." Very happy with that shot in. That will doodle do. Mr. Jamie Rocks is in the building as well. He is an Aussie, yeah. Right, so what we got? This is a horrible hole. I'm going to join you guys in a round. I'm on the 13th. If you do want to wade up for me, if you don't, not a problem. I can catch you up. Hopefully this will make it. Oof, only just, but we're happy. That's a bird. I'll just see if I can get any of them boys in a chat. So Joey man, I'm in the States, Florida. Martin says everyone in the USA lives in Florida. Everyone lives in Florida. I've not met anybody that doesn't. Right, let's see. The Rocks, the Wilson, see if we can get these in the chat. It may already be chatting somewhere else, but we'll invite them nonetheless. That's right, Jim, I've got about 6 American friends on my friends list. Every one of them's from Florida. So statistically it just means every American lives there. It's my theory. Right, smash that down there. Morning, Mr. Wilson.
Hello mate, you alright?
I'm not too bad, mate, not too bad. Just on the 14th here. What did you think of me? I am, yeah, just on YouTube. What did you think of me scoring that second True North one?
Oh, what, the handicap one?
Yeah. I got damn lucky.
I'm a bit sceptical of all scores at the moment, mate.
Oh no, mine's real.
No, but I think everybody's cheating.
Telling you. Yeah, well, you did all right in the second round of this one, didn't you?
Yeah, I suppose I'm just a little bit. I'm a little bit cynical about it at the moment.
Yeah.
There's so much cheating going on. There's people using USB keyboards. There's people using Axis lock controllers.
Yeah.
It's just. I said to Lee, I'm going to run one more season on the True North, and then I'm probably going to call it a day.
Can you make it private as opposed to public?
I can, yeah.
Can you? Maybe just worth doing a select few, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, I can change the handicap, like entry qualify, criteria. But the thing is it doesn't.
People will still find a way around that.
It doesn't eliminate the people that are in there already that are cheating.
Yeah.
And we've said it in conversations, and this will probably come out in your video. There are probably people in our society that are cheating at the moment, but there's absolutely nothing I can do about it.
No.
I don't have any control. I don't have an ounce of control of, I suppose I could have made it private, but then I've actually then got to invite people in. But how do I know whether the people I'm inviting in are genuine and those that aren't?
True.
It then becomes a pain in the arse to administer. You give people the benefit of the doubt, but then you end up getting kicked in the nuts.
Yeah, someone will squeal, won't they?
And as Lee said, I mean, Lee's probably a little bit more forward than I am. He would say to people, it has come to our attention that we think that you're cheating, or we think that your score is not genuine, or it hasn't been obtained in a genuine manner.
Yeah.
We're giving you the opportunity to, to leave the society.
Yeah.
And see what happens. But I'm not sure. You know what? I'm not sure whether I want to actually do that, because I don't want to. Firstly, I don't want to I don't want to make enemies on here, because that's not what this is all about. And I just think they're ruining it for everybody else, and that's the thing. They obviously don't care, but I just think they're ruining it for everybody else.
Yeah, well, Joey's just saying Martin keyboard ? What we mean by that, there is a way of manipulating things using a keyboard. I'm not going to say it. You can figure it out for yourself if you want.
I don't care. I'll say it, and I've said it in other videos. If you plug in a USB keyboard to your PS4 and you tap the spacebar, you get a dead straight shot, maximum distance, perfect. So you can use the tour clubs all day long. It's a cheat, and Scowls played a ghost ball the other day where you can actually see it in the ghost ball, because when the guy actually plays the shot, he doesn't take a backswing.
Yeah, it shows, doesn't it?
There's no backswing, there is literally just a downswing. So it is evident when somebody's actually doing that, and it's just a load of old. It is bollocks. It really is.
Yeah. Well, Joey Man's just saying, tell Tim to handpick us guys. You can tell, don't cheat and make it private. Scores say it all. But you could just get genuine good players that are good at the game and could get a few good scores, couldn't you? So,
I mean, the thing is that it's all very well Joey running the True North Golf Society handicap and Lee doing the same thing with his, but the handicap system's broken.
Yeah, I think it is at the moment, yeah.
Because there's no way Lee can score 39 under par on Wadey's event over 3 rounds and have a handicap of +1. How?
Yeah, I can't join this society.
How is that possible? It's not possible. I mean, I even questioned mine. I mean, I don't remember the last time I played a handicap course and shot over par, and I've only got a +2 handicap. My handicap's not right.
Yeah.
So how do you?
It's something to do with that rating, isn't it?
You can't run a handicap society because the handicaps are broken.
Yeah. See, on this course here, we're playing Royal Ethelwynd. The handicap is 61.5. So that is the average of the best scores that have gone round, isn't it? Out of all the people, the 7,051 that have played it.
Yeah.
But then the number next to it is a slope rating, which is 86, which is just a random generate. But I don't know how they get from that, because I scored 7 under par on this course in the last round, and my handicap went up 0.5. It's from 1.1 to 1.6. Not on the plus side. I don't know how they've They've got that. It seems a lot. But I can't join Lee's Society because of that handicap.
You can't join Lee's Society?
No, you're all plus handicaps. Mine's a minus.
Alright. You not a plus handicap?
No. And I don't know
why. That's wrong. That's wrong.
I know, yeah. It's, yeah, I don't get it. That was quite a good shot there, that'll do. I think Jamie's just come into the chat as well. How are we, Jamie?
Yeah. I'm listening away.
Have you any thoughts on it?
Oh, it's a very hard thing to do with this game at the moment, with most stuff fairly broken, handicaps broken, people abusing the game. They'll find ways to work around it, and that's just the way it is. It's a pain.
It is.
The thing is that it's for me running a society. It gives me a headache, all right, because I have no control over who. I mean, and Matt took the time to actually write a message to HB Studios, and I actually read the message, and he's quite right in what he's saying, is that you don't have the presidents don't have the ability to kick people out of the societies, because if they charged an entry fee, they could literally have people
get the
join
money,
the society,
kick them, yeah.
And then they could kick them out.
Yeah.
However, the exception to the rule should be is that if the entry fee to the society is free, the president should have the ability to be able to kick somebody out.
Yes, agreed.
And not allow them back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Joey Man's just saying, how about this? When someone wants to join a new society, find that person and watch their ghost without them knowing it first. But
yeah, but who's got the time to do that?
Exactly, yeah, it's a big job, isn't it?
There's 300 members in that society now. I don't have the time to watch a ghost ball of 300 people.
No.
You don't want to. You know, this is. I mean, to me, this is supposed to be the gaming element of the game of the Golf Club 2. As much as I think it's a simulation, this is the community, the recreational, the gaming element of the game. Don't make it. You know, it doesn't need to be policed.
No.
And it doesn't need to become that regimented. But don't cheat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know, you're always going to get people that want to just be at the top of the scoreboard all the time, don't they?
Yeah.
But it does seem to be the same names every time. Maybe they are good golfers.
Yeah, but the thing is that the way I look at it is that there's one or two things that they're doing. They're cheating, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say they're not cheating, and they're really good players. The only reason they would stay in a society that's got a lot of members and that has an entry fee is they know they're going to win, or they're going to come top 5, and they're going to earn lots of coins off of it. Is that the only reason you're sticking around in the society? Because you're not getting any competition.
No.
So why bother?
Well, I said that the money, it's irrelevant really. The prize money is irrelevant, isn't it? You know, you can't really spend your money on anything, so it's pointless doing it for money. So they're just doing it for just for being top of the thing. Well, I'm just going to stop my stream. I'm going to leave the stream there. Thanks for tuning in, boys, and I'll catch up with you soon. Are we going to have a round then elsewhere?
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves. I need to.